Greetings, sacred warriors of the Rainbow Tribe Nation. Waking up, rising up. Every day is a new opportunity for expansion and activation. With these waves coming in fully now, we are reaching the precipice, the critical mass of the 144,000 awakened starseeds for this great transformation, transmutation, what is being called the Great Awakening. Today, represented on the Schumann resonance chart at 90 Hz blast, we saw more whiteout and full streams of energy pulsing into this realm from the great central sun through all the suns of all the galaxies and solar systems, connected through the sacred grids of the dragon lines in the heavens, connecting to the dragon lines of the earth, where you, Star Blossom, are anchoring in your highest code, your highest light, your highest love through your sacred vessel, coming from the sacred heavens, through the crown, down through the central channel, the Katika channel, which is the pathway, the sacred path of the rainbow bridge, anchoring deep into the crystalline core of earth through the sacred grid. We are all like tuning forks, grounding rods for the divine, for creator source energy to manifest into the sacred realm, transforming, transmuting the old false 3D matrix of miscreations into the co-creation of the new earth, also symbolizing this great shift. The shaking up of the old are these daily earthquakes. These are releasing and activations. Many things are coming through the movements, through the sacred nervous system, the ley lines, the meridians of Pachamama. We had over 138 or 141 now, M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Again, the Andes Mountains shaking up in South America, where the divine feminine condor flies freely into the light. Argentina 4.3, also the Lemurian energies with the ring of fire fully activated. Japan 5.2, also Indonesia 4.6, Tonga 4.7, Colombia, South America 4.2, and then just south of Panama 4.9. Puerto Rico was a lot of movements today, 3.3, several 3.3 earthquakes, 3.1, 3.0, another 3.0, another 3.3, 33. Turkey had a 4.3, Alaska 3.8, Chile, and the Sacred Andes Mountains of 5.4, Turkey, Ancient Stargate 4.9. We also have a 3.3 in the southern Yukon Territory of Canada, Argentina, and the Andes, along the west coast, the western Pure Land, Argentina 4.1, another in Chile, 4.7, Ashland, Oregon, a 3.1, another in Argentina, 4.5, in China, 4.2, and another Argentina, right in the Andes. There was a trinity, a cluster there today at 5.4. That one went pretty deep, 164 kilometers depth. So as these waves come in, we have the high peak, which is the shallow, and then the deeper depths. It's like the peak of the mountain and the deep valley, and everything in between. Today being the last day of April, tomorrow, May 1, will be Beltane, is the Gaelic May Day. It's the height of spring and the beginning of summer celebrations. It's about halfway between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. So many celebrations around the world on this sacred day. Also beginning today is the energies of the Vesak, the celebration of the birth of Buddha and Buddha's enlightenment. We'll talk more on that later in today's transmissions. 3030 coming in, the 73, the 37. 37 symbolize earth, 73 heaven. The two come together, merging the internal with the external, heaven on earth, the new earth. And with these accelerating energies and the incoming waves, Everything is speeding up. We're jumping timelines. We're also experiencing strange time anomalies. Our perceptions are shifting. Many strange things are manifesting. In this time of revelation, all things in the Matrix are being revealed. Maya is being released and resolved. The illusions, we're letting go of all attachments, freeing ourselves from the bondage of the simulated reality so that we can reconnect and remerge with our highest self, with the unborn mind of Buddha, the eternal truth, the eternal self, free from all suffering. And we're feeling this through our heart center and our higher heart, through the resonance, through the entrainment of these higher frequencies, the higher codes, the freedom codes that are manifesting through our hearts and minds of the star blossoms anchored here now on Earth. So thank you for joining us on this journey. We begin today's first transmission from Astarius Ascension, Divine Mother Mary and the Divine Feminine, from the Great Central Sun. Your hope and clarity will wash over humanity. My consciousness, Merkaba, activated, and I found myself before the Great Central Sun, the heart of God. My seraphim aspect separated from the blinding light of the Central Sun and greeted me. Have courage, he spoke as he greeted me. We all need courage, I suppose, I replied. I entered the Great Central Sun, and Divine Mother Mary greeted me with her beautiful light. She wove a rainbow circle of light for me to sit on. As I could feel her intention to begin speaking, she suddenly emanated the faces and light of several other Divine Mothers, and they seemed to merge with her being. As this occurred, she expanded immensely in light and vibration, and I could feel my energy vibrating faster in response. Faces and light merged within her: Durga, Kali, Kuan Yin, Isis, Tara. As soon as this merging was complete, she or they began to speak. I speak as the Divine Mother. My beloved children, you are in the midst of your divine work. My loves, you are not alone. Set aside your fears, surrender them to me, and we will fill your heart with joy and bliss. You are not on the timeline of Armageddon. Fear not, you are stepping into your roles and the angels that you are, the seraph, the cherub, the phoenix and the dragons of the Great Central Sun, of the heart of the divine. You have chosen to move into the higher realm in your physical bodies for many eras to come until you no longer desire them. You, beloveds, are now the tugboats upon your planet. Your divine hearts, your compassion, and your steadfast trust and faith in the divine serves as the wake upon which the rest of humanity will ride. Your love will pull them up, your hope and clarity will wash over them. I am the Divine Feminine, as are you, beloveds. Together we bring balance, compassion, and healing to the hearts of humanity. The negative masculine can no longer thrive in the light. The healed divine masculine will arise, and together in unity we will restore balance to the planet. The sorrow upon your planet was not of Gaia. It was of those energies vested in control, greed, and power over others. Gaia is upon the precipice of the fourth, fifth-dimensional being. Gaia as Divine Mother is rising in the light, and we are now vibrationally connected in this timeline. As Divine Mothers, we are once again linked in unity. You will lead, beloveds. You have tipped the balance to the light. In this occurrence, the dark must come into the light and be purged. Be it known, beloveds, that all is not as it appears. Many upon your planet that you have held in high esteem will come to be known to be wolves in sheep's clothing. Be slow to anger and slow to judge. Those of my children that hold tightly to power over others will resist the light and attempt to mislead and deceive. Much will come to light, and you will be called upon to embody and hold to your divine hearts. Be the healers and the leaders of the golden age, and comfort those that require comfort. Those that leave their bodies during this time upon your planet are held in our arms as they arrive home. They thrive in the eternal love that they truly are. There is no death, only love. As revelations come to light upon Gaia, and as truths are revealed, many hearts will shatter. This expands the heart. Invite in and embrace your divine hearts, beloveds, and this will be the vibration of your golden age. One planet in love with humanity, in love, Mother Mary and the Divine Feminine. From Astaria Exits, thematrix.com, and channeled from the 9D Pleiadian Collective through Octavia Vasile. Thank you for being here and now. There is joy in our hearts as we feel this wonderful connection with you. Please take a deep breath and continue your journey towards awakening. Take a moment to sense your heart and to allow these words to touch it. There are great mysteries unfolding in front of you. Just because you decided to stay here in the radiance of the present moment, isn't it so powerful to keep your focus here where everything is perfect? There is a great sense in you understanding what we say. We connect dots in your mind so you can feel the map and continue the journey. We love to do it. Today we will continue unfolding segments of the map that contain the relation between timelines and identities. You figured out by now that it is a great connection between your 3D identity and the pain that you carry with you along the way. We would say that ego is made up of everything that is not in perfect alignment with your spirit. Please do not assume that it is wrong. It offers you a great experience to expand your perspective and to embrace darkness as it's the other side of the light. From a linear time perspective, your identity formed on the way by adding your memories and all the characteristics that are related to you. While we encourage you to let go of this vision, actually there is no identity, as there is no moment to be connected with the next one. You carry the seeds with you, always waiting to plant something new, not knowing that life offers you new seeds for each and every moment, and that once you plant them, there is no need to look back because life takes care of them. Your identity is formed because you gave it meaning, a name, a purpose, features, and so on. There is nothing wrong in having an identity. We also have, just that we know that an identity is an avatar that we have created so we can play the game. There is no need to identify with it. You have great and very useful examples in your own world. Imagine a computer game where you choose a character and you create all the different details, but you are aware that once you have finished playing, the avatar will cease to exist, and you will not mind, of course. We invite you to take an inner look and ask yourself sincerely, what am I? Are you your name, your body, your features, your lifestyle? Are you beyond all this? And what can you be when everything inside the body and mind is continuously changing? Does the river identify itself with a pebble on the shore? Does it try to go back to the same pebble because it knows it? Your personality is not only an illusion, but a logical creation of the linear time. Take a deep breath. Everything is in perfect order. You were taught that you have to get rid of the egoic mind, not to listen to it, to know always that it is an appearance. We encourage you to see this aspect, to look deeply and to tune into the witness side of yourself. Do not feed it and do not reject it. Rather embrace it with love and let it be transformed. You needed a story, and a story has always a beginning and an ending. Then to make it more interesting, you forgot that it is all a story, and you lost yourself believing that you are a real character in the story. It was great. But now the time came for you to wake up and to remember all. Change takes everything away. It takes your body, your thoughts, your emotions. What is left of you, beloved one? And which are you, the thought that arose in the morning, or the anger that was expressed later? Are you the flesh and blood? And if this is real, then which part of the flesh and which of the blood? Are you your skin, or one of the millions of bacteria that live inside your body? Can you point to yourself, beloved one? Are you the best story that was ever created? A blessed one made out of love and truth, but twisted and hidden? Are you all this? But all that you were in the morning, you are not in the evening. And now go back to the identifications and to the existence of different timelines. These different existences were created because you wanted to shape the story even more. This is how you have developed attachment for different aspects of yourself, and you have rejected others. All that was rejected became stronger and took form, and every wish that had a contrary state created more duality, and it all spread and escalated even more. Now come back into this very moment and take a look from here. Do you understand that we offer you all these stories not as ultimate truths, but for you to have a glimpse of a larger picture and to enlarge your perspective? Dare one as you connect with your higher self and you receive guidance from there. We invite you to connect also with the past aspects of yourself and to offer guidance from here. This personality that you have created can relate to all identities in the past. And if you still want to believe that you have a fixed identity, then we tell you that in each and every moment you form a new identity. Therefore send love and embrace all those from the past, all your lost children that you have rejected, and those who ask to be taken back home. Take back the missing fragments and become whole again. Instead of trying to fill up the holes with pieces of the puzzle that do not match, feel gratitude towards your higher self and let those from the past to feel gratitude for you. Go back and guide them through their suffering. Sprinkle love on their paths. This is how you change your past timeline. You go back and you heal what needs to be healed so you don't carry it with you anymore. Change your past and you change your future timeline. We love you, we love you, we love you. Channeled by Octavia Vasile, 9th Dimensional Pleiadian Collective. And today from Gaia Portal, westward winds are carried on the morning. Crags are hammered and removed. Narrows of light are followed. Freedom channels are recognized. From GaiaPortal.wordpress.com. And from Chamtrul Rinpoche, Tibetan Buddhist master, a king's robe or an old blanket can keep you warm. A gold throne or bare ground can be your seat. A grand palace or a mud hut can be your shelter. A jeweled plate or a wooden pot can hold your food. The external world does not destroy your inner peace, but your attachment and aversion will. Aho. From Elizabeth Peru. Right now you might be feeling a little between worlds. You could be wondering, why is this? There is a definite shift underway and it's been building steadily since last Thursday. People are being asked to own their power and not throw it about the old 3D way. This can be particularly distressing for sensitive souls who may not normally have to stand up for themselves just as much as they are now. There is a definite cosmic reason for this. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from the Zolkin Times, Kin 32, Yellow Rhythmic Human. The number 6 is called Rhythmic and its keywords are organize, equality, and balance. Day 6 is all about organizing yourself and getting down to practicalities. Unlike yesterday's fun monkey day, today is a bit more serious. That's not a bad thing. We all could do with shaking ourselves up a bit from time to time, so make that list and get things done. Procrastinate no more. Today is Yellow Human, which represents channel, wisdom, and free will. Obviously, today is about organizing the human. These days are always full of intuitive flashes. When insights seem to pop into your head out of nowhere, humans are channels, vessels designed to receive communication from spirit. This wisdom is given freely to us, but we can use our free will to decide what to do with the insights we receive. Since organization is the rhythm for the day, this suggests that any information you channel may be in regards to practical matters you have on your mind. If you need answers, strive to calm your mind so you may hear that inner voice. Sometimes we are too distracted to hear the messages. The guide for today is Yellow Human as well, a double helping of psychic activity. And from Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Rhythmic Human, Kin 32, 30 April 2020. Influence of Divine Wisdom. 34, 2020, 344, equal 11, equal 2. 30 Intellectual Gifts, Retreat. 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 11 Portal Gate, Twins, Polarity. 2 Partnership, Cooperation, Union. Kin 32 equal 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change. A day to connect your free will to that of divine will to bring forth healing, balance, and liberation in your life. The Divine Code, Kin 32, on the final day of April, is leading us into the month of May, which is the 5th month of liberation and change, and in divine synchronicity it opens the Vesic portal, commencing today, April 30th until May 14th. Vesic is the Buddhist festival that celebrates the birth, enlightenment, and death of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. During this holy period, the first full moon in May, in this case the Scorpio full moon on May 7th, 8th, is traditionally the day when Buddha's birthday is celebrated, although his actual birthday was April 8th. The Vesic portal of light is now open for the next 14 days. Buddhism was founded roughly 2,500 years ago. It is generally accepted that Buddhism started with Siddhartha Gautama, an extraordinary and noble person who came to be known as the Buddha. The Buddha was born on April 8th, 563 BC, in Lumbini, Nepal, but his birthday is officially celebrated on the first full moon in May. The 2-week festival known as Vesic is celebration of the Buddha's birth, enlightenment, and death. This year, the Vesic festival commences on April 30th, 2020 and concludes on May 14th, 2020. The full moon is on May 7th, 8th and occurs in the mysterious occult sign of Scorpio, which reveals the hidden mysteries and secrets, a highly spiritual sign. This full moon also coincides with the commencement of the yellow sun wave spell, Ahau on May 8th with Kin 40, one Ahau, the yellow magnetic sun, which heralds the commencement of our 13-day journey seeking enlightenment. Through May, the sign of Taurus, the wise, earthly, spiritual sign. The cycle in time from white cosmic world bridger Kin 26 on April 24th to May 8th, yellow magnetic sun Kin 40 is known as the resurrection of the new time. So Kin 32, yellow rhythmic human, today is prompting us to step up as the double divine human, aligning with divine will in order to fully align with the Vesic portal and the enlightening wave spell of Ahau, the yellow sun, on May 8th, 2020. So dear star blossoms, it is time to step up to the challenge and don our rainbow coat of many colors as we get ready for greater illumination and bliss. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6, in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts and what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Day 6 in the blue hand wave spell of accomplishing healing on all levels through accessing greater knowledge and skills. The 6th day is filled with organizing our physical reality to bring forth equality and balance. The codes are emphasizing balance and becoming whole again, especially relating to our physical bodies. The blue hand seals the store of accomplishment, bringing forth completion. We can seek guidance today that will resolve any lingering issues that have burdened us in relation to our healing and coming back to wholeness through our divine self. Today is the day to take control of your human vessel. Our free will allows choice, and today we can use our intelligence to research suitable healing methods to discover remedies to what ails us. Upgrading from old 3D habits, patterns, and beliefs about your body, commanding your mind to shift to a higher frequency, tuned into higher dimensions, thus allowing and bringing forth new information and new technologies and healing methods, as well as forgotten or overlooked powerful and sacred ancient remedies. Our planet provides a cornucopia of solutions for every problem that exists or ails us. Gaia is very adept at naturally bringing balance to our planet through her natural cycles. The rhythm of life always flows and returns to a harmonic balance over time. Explore Mother Gaia's natural apothecary of herbs, spices, oils, sounds, aromas, frequency, abundant sunlight, natural elements, and open your mind to possibilities for miraculous healing. By making wiser choices, you can then step into a more influential position and share your newfound healing wisdom as a role model for others to follow, allowing them to become whole again too. How can you use your knowledge today to heal yourself and make wiser choices? It is high time you traded in your little human to that of a better and more spectacular, high-tech, divine human. We have the power today to elevate ourselves beyond the limitations of our physical human vessel and raise our cellular frequency to that of the divine human. Here is a mantra from Isis, our mother goddess and alchemist, to bring forth healing miracles. Life flows through me unobscured. From past hurts I am now cured. I meet my new life blossoming anew. My inner light shines bright and true. Isis, Isis, mother of divine perfection, through your grace I have resurrection. The source is Alana Fairchild, Isis Oracle Cards. Today's question is, what wiser choices can you make through divine guidance to bring about greater healing to your body and restore balance in your life? Divine blessings for miraculous healing accomplishments today. In Lakek ala Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 32, Yellow Rhythmic Human. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to influence. Balancing wisdom, I seal the process of free will with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And it is now time to really step up, step forward, rise up into the power of the Holy Trinity, the Holy Spirit that manifests through your heart and mind connection, through the sacred frequency of the divine that resonates from the still white magnetic light at the center of your sacred vessel, that emanates out as a sacred sphere, the divine feminine circle, magnetic field of influence, activating the laws of attraction, using your pure intent, what you want to see, what you want to feel, and what you want to experience on the new earth. The universe works with us, but not for us, meaning we are the guide of the energy. As co-creators, we use our thoughts, our visualizations, our awareness to guide the healing energies, the infinite creative potential that is within you, the genius within, the genie within the bottle, is you tapping into your infinite creator source, your creative potential through your intent, through your awareness, and using the sacred portals in your hands to sculpt, to carve, to paint. Wow, I was jumping on that timeline. The words weren't coming out very clearly, but that's okay. You get the drift, right? The drift, as these timelines are adrift, they're becoming more fluid, more free, more elusive sometimes. But the clarity of our mind is coming through as we're releasing what no longer serves us, stepping into our sovereignty, calling forth our angelic nature to assist all humanity and all life, all sentient beings of pure consciousness in all timelines, all realms, all dimensions. Here now, we are all connected. The separation programming has ended. We no longer live in the illusion of separation or division. We live in divinity and unity beyond the 9th level of the sacred pyramid of our ancient ancestors, our sacred traditions. We stand on the shoulders of the teachers, the guides, the masters, the gurus, the ancestors of all sacred traditions. So feel into that power, feel into the glory of our lineage, of our sacred paths, our sacred traditions, the spiritual arts. Let us know in the comments below, beloved ones, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams. Today, as I drifted into the great void, as a wave came in this evening, as I let go into that wave, it came through. I had a serpent wrapped around my left hand, and that is the blue path, the blue waters of the sacred healing water of the divine feminine and the Venusian energies. And I saw the sacred butterfly emerging from the chrysalis of the sacred geometry and the sky eye, connected to the crystal palace at the center of the brain, the sacred cave where the sacred glands of the pineal and the pituitary resonate. And a being came to me and connected energy activated where the neck meets the shoulders. There's sacred acupuncture points there. You could look those up. You can massage those points. You can apply pressure. 5 seconds on, 5 seconds off. This is connected to the throat chakra. It is the bridge between the heart, the middle dantian, and upper dantian, the Shen Gong, the Shen, the spirit, connected to the Ne Gong, the non-physical, the emotions, the joy, the bliss at the center of the wheel. Also, we created a Patreon page, myself and my team, where we'll be teaching many arts, healing arts, Qigong arts. We'll be doing collaborations, many things. I'll still be doing the free daily transmissions, but some of my time will be going to teaching and training through video, through Patreon. We'll also be doing other fundraisers for the Healing Retreat Center in Ecuador. The funds that come through Patreon will go towards visiting Ecuador, finding land, purchasing land. We're also still using the CBD business. I'll be putting more time towards that. I've connected with multiple Lightworkers that want to be part of this great mission. So I spent the last 6 months connecting, training, transmitting to the Divine 44. I've spent over 500 hours connecting individually and via groups to transmit my highest sacred arts and teachings. So now I'll be transmitting through this Patreon with the different levels. I think there's 4 different tiers, they call it. With each one, we'll do like a monthly raffle. We have many things which I'll be covering in the near future, talking about the healing retreat. I'll be doing a monthly raffles, maybe some of my art, some of my spiritual tools that I've used over the years. We'll get more into that, some of the sacred crystals. Also, a friend of mine owns a metaphysical shop, so we'll be either auctioning or raffling. We'll be giving out free gifts, doing a monthly raffle drawing. We have everything from drums to crystals to sacred vessels, many different minerals. We'll do some Andara crystals. As this grows and builds, I'll auction off some of my sacred whistling vessels that I've created, some artwork. Also, we'll be teaching many healing arts from acupuncture, acupressure, reflexology, shiatsu, gua sha, shamanic healing arts, many different things through this channel. So I thank you all for supporting us and all of your connections. My time's very limited, so I'm going to be working with a handful of light workers with the CBD business. You can connect at cbdpsoil.com, and we also have a group on Facebook for the CBD business, which is CBD Team Ecuador, for the Ecuador Healing Retreat and Sustainable Community. This has been reactivated, so I'll be focusing a lot of my time and energy on that mission. So thank you everyone that's connected, that's joined our CBD business. And today, our first Patreon, I would like to thank, Sacred Sister, Natalia. Thank you, Divine Sister. So we have many great things in the work here, and potentially we'll do some live meditations. I've been reactivated in the Zen Buddhist lineage, so I may do live Zazen, practicing with all of you through the Patreon channel, doing some more advanced practices at the higher tiers. It takes time. There's a process. We start with Qigong, the Neigong, and then at the highest level, the Shengongs. But it takes many years of training in that lineage of the Taoist Qigong, and then the Buddhist, the Zen. Zen mean meditation. Then we'll get into some of the shamanic practices like ecstatic body postures and drumming, many different things. So you can check that out, patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. So many good and exciting things to come. And I look forward to our great work together on the new earth. Bro stars and sisters of the light. I love you all. Namaste.